Yo, what's happening everybody? I'm still alive. As you all can see, I'm not dead yet. Luckily enough, I'm still alive. Everything is still popping. We are back with another banger. Welcome everybody to a brand new video. I think it's been almost a month since I have not uploaded a video. A whole month, I think. It's been crazy. I have not yet stopped with everything. It has just been like a small pause on the YouTube stuff to get everything a little bit in order. But we're back with another banger, and we are here with a brand new series. Now, I've actually been playing a lot of series these days. If you go look through my channel, I've got a lot of series I play. I've got Forza, I've got Minecraft, I also have Outlast, and I do have some other games as well. One of them particularly is also Stranded Deep. I've only uploaded one episode of that, which I'm still trying to get back to, but I'm focusing a little bit more on the other stuff, which are a little bit more priority. But there's a reason I want to start this episode or this game. This game is called S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call of PRIPYAT. This is actually based on a little bit. If you know this game, it's actually quite nice. If you don't like this game, personally, I love this game. It's not a new game. I think it's, to be honest, I'm not sure. I think it's a couple of years ago, which is actually an amazing game. When I started playing games and all that stuff, this was the game I always loved. This is like a good old memory game for me. And I really enjoyed it. I've played it a couple of times. I've also finished it a couple of times, but it's been a while. And there's so many things you can do in this game. You guys will see as we start playing with the game. But there's also a story behind it. As most of you guys know, a very long time ago, there was that big explosion in Chernobyl. It's also a little bit based on this type of thing, but it's not really in Chernobyl. It's really close to it. Now, this whole thing is you'll hear this story about it a little bit now in a few minutes when we start the video. It's a small introduction on how the game works. But there's small effects in the game that has changed due to that explosion. I'll talk to you guys a little bit more in the game itself. But as the game starts, I'll talk to you guys about how the game works and what the purpose of the game is, what's the challenge and the mission of the game. But basically, it's a game that's based around that type of explosion that happened in Chernobyl. So I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Hopefully, it's gonna get better with this video. I'm really excited to continue on with this and start this series. Hopefully, you guys are as well, and hopefully, you guys are gonna stick with me through the end. I'm not sure how long this video is gonna take. Maybe it's just gonna be the very first video. If you guys like it, I'll continue on with it. Otherwise, I'll just finish the game off camera. But I definitely don't want to finish this game because this game is one of my favorite games of all times. So let's start with it. You guys are going to see the introduction of it, and then we're going to start off with the game.
At 0123 on April 26, 1986, the reactor of Power Block 4 of Chernobyl NPP is destroyed following a series of thermal explosions. The resulting radioactive cloud moves across the European part of the USSR, Eastern Europe, and Scandinavia, eventually reaching America. The consequences of the disaster are so serious that the government is forced to begin evacuating the residents of nearby towns and villages. A 30-kilometer exclusion zone is created to stop residents from returning to the contaminated area. Despite the disaster, the Chernobyl NPP continues to operate. The existence of a power station, as well as the fact that the area is no longer inhabited, leads the Council of Ministers of the USSR to set up a network of secret laboratories in the exclusion zone. June 11th, 2006. The exclusion zone lights up with a flash of blinding light as clouds can be seen evaporating in the sky. After a moment of complete silence, a peal of thunder shakes the ground. Most of the government forces guarding the perimeter are killed instantly. 2008. Scientists are still unable to explain what happened. Rare expeditions into the zone usually end in tragedy, with survivors telling stories of mutated animals with incredible abilities roaming the area. According to various estimates, by 2010, the zone is home to between 100 and 300 unknown individuals. They call themselves stalkers and make their living by collecting anomalous formations known as artifacts, which they sell for considerable sums of money. 2011. Despite military cordons, the stalker phenomenon is growing in numbers. However, stalkers travel primarily around the zone's edges, with the center remaining terra incognita. The few attempts to penetrate deeper into the zone have all ended in failure. 2012. A stalker called S.T.A.L.K.E.R solves the secret of the brain scorcher, a man-made emitter that had blocked the way to the center of the zone for years. After the brain scorcher is disabled, all stalkers rush for the center of the zone, some in hopes of finding a treasure trove of artifacts, others in search of the wish granter. The government decides to launch a large-scale military operation. Operation Fairway, as it came to be known, involves using maps of anomaly fields to maneuver helicopters to the CNPP. Despite meticulous preparation, the operation is a failure, and none of the helicopters return from the mission. Major S.T.A.L.K.E.R, a USS special agent, is sent into the zone to investigate the disappearance of the helicopters. Disguised as a stalker, equipped with a regular assault rifle, 2 weeks' worth of supplies, and a radio to communicate with HQ, the Major begins his journey towards the center of the zone.
Okay, we are here. If you have skipped the introduction, I will just explain a little bit more about what's going on. So we are this one person. There's been a lot of crash sites that's been sent to this area to investigate, and they never came back. And that's why I'm here to go investigate the crash sites. What's the cause of the crash sites, and getting a little bit more information, sending it back to headquarters. So this is basically the game. This is we have been landed, and we are here to go out and find more stuff. So they also spoke of a earthquake thing where the clouds and the thunders goes mad and earthquake and everything. That also happens in the game, and then I need to go and find a hiding spot to save me. You'll see as the game goes on. But this is basically how it looks. The user interface, just to show you guys, we've got the map on the top with the golden arrow, the yellow arrow, that's where my mission is. And then we have the time of the day. You'll see there's 2 bars as well. The top bar, as more people come in and I get closer to the enemies or the friendly people and all those other stalkers and stuff, as is mentioned in the game, you'll see that bar will go higher, which means more people are seeing me. And the bottom bar is the noise I make. So if you guys are going to see I'm walking, that blue bar goes up and down, that shows the noise I make. And then at the bottom right is the red is my health, the blue is my stamina with my ammo and all that stuff, and at the bottom left is more of my accessories. The F1 will be medkit, F2 will be bandages, F3 is more for radiation, there's a lot of radiation, and F4 is food, which I also get hungry now and then. So as you guys can see, here is I think 2 people. That number 2, as you guys can see at the map, there's that number 2 that shows the people nearby, which is, if it goes up to 20, then we know there's 20 people nearby. So here's the 2 guys. They're known as stalkers.
Put your weapon away, man.
Right, so we need to talk to him, so we need to holster it before we can talk to him. Now as you guys can see also on the map, it's a star and a yellow dot. Those are just neutral people. If they are green, they are friendly, and if they are red, they are enemies. Which enemies I won't necessarily come close to because they're going to start shooting. So let's start talking to him. Let's see if we can get a little bit more information. Where's the nearest stalker cam around here? Upload new mission. Reach Skadovsk. I'll upload the coordinate. Okay, I would like to ask you something. You know anything about a job for me? Okay, I'd like to ask you something. Can you find where artifacts? Question for you, anything about the crash sites? I saw one myself. You guys can pause this if you really want to. I'm not going to really read that much. I'm just going to focus on the mission itself. Find out how to get to there from Noah. Alright, artifacts and then zone. Alright, so this is a stalker. That's his group mate. If there's a star, it means he's the leader of the group. Usually there's a lot of people, usually just a few. But I'm going to do something you guys are not going to like. The first one, I'm going to do it for a reason. You know, wait for that guy. I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him because I want to show you guys something. It's the reason I want to kill him. Oh. Okay. Reason I did that, I usually do that, not always, but whenever I start this game I actually do it. Now you guys can see for a few things. First of all, on the right hand side you see an icon of green item which means I'm bleeding. It's just green. It can go from green, yellow and red. And as the time progresses, you guys can see my health bar will decrease with time. If it's red, obviously it will decrease a lot. So all I'm going to have to do is I'm going to press F2 to use bandages. I've got it, and then F1 to I'll use health. Now, to show you guys, this is the map. It's a very big map. We are here. We can explore this area on this side, and we can obviously explore. So it's actually a quite big map. You'll obviously see as we go on, this area itself is big. Now these are all the spots I need to go to. These are crash sites I need to investigate, and this is the sub crash sites or the side missions we need to do. And then my inventory, I just want to explain to you guys as the time goes on, you'll exactly know what's going on. There's a currency, RU, I don't know what it stands for, don't ask me. Then we've got our guns, left hand, right hand, we've got our helmet, and we've got an armor. But also a gadget we can use throughout the game and all the stuff. This is ammo, grenades, you know the works, you can do all your, you can figure everything out as it goes on with your ammo and stuff. So this is my inventory. And this is how we're going to save it. But we can also pick up guns, loot them, pick all the other people up, inventory up as well. That's one of the reasons I want to show you guys, because we can kill anyone except for friendly, and then we can obviously loot them and save them and take all their stuff. And then we have obviously our inventory here, which we can see. And one thing as well, as the time goes on, so it will get darker and lighter and everything. And obviously you guys saw in the movie or in the cinematic in the beginning, and you already probably know about the real story of Chernobyl. The chemical radiation and stuff poisoned a lot of animals and trees and the nature and everything. So a lot of different creatures started to be born or started being created and stuff. So yeah, in this game also is really weird and ugly, also scary monsters and stuff. Because of the radiation, of course. So that's basically the quick overall explanation of how the game works. But as the game goes on, you also know about the artifacts. If you haven't, if you skipped the introduction, the artifacts as well. We can find artifacts, and they are going for a lot of money, which we can save and sell a lot of money. So yeah, basically it's a very awesome game. It's open world as well. It's also survival type of thing. And it's also a lot of shooting and action and stuff, which I love a lot. So yeah, that's basically them. That's S.T.A.L.K.E.R. There's also different S.T.A.L.K.E.R. games, but this one is probably my most favorite one. And it is not the newest game. If I'm not mistaken, it can possibly be like a 2010 game. It's not that new. You guys can obviously see from the quality as well. You guys are going to see now, we're getting closer to this boat. This is the safe warehouse HQ type of thing. And you're going to see the numbers are going to increase because we're going to get closer to a lot more people. I think but these all ones are friendly. You guys are going to see on the map now, most of them. Some of them are green, most are going to yellow, but in this case most of them is yellow. Alright, so we can't enter with our weapon. We need to holster them. And the blue icons are a lot of people we can trade with. Blacksmith and all stuff, getting new guns and all that nice stuff.
Sultan wants to see you.
We also have a lot of side missions. Hey. Let's quickly okay, so let's see if we get a jump view. We can also make a lot of money, and that's the most important thing for me, because if you get a lot of money we can buy awesome stuff. You see, I had some loot in the old car. I'm not gonna read those names. But there's an earthquake hit and the car fell on the ground. I checked it out and the car seems to be within reach. Only there's loot. He wants me to probably go and get it. I remember this. I need to split the loot in fair and square.
Вот такое знает кто? Решили как-то ученые провести полевые испытания нового лекарства. Ну и наняли под это дело.
This guy, you want to talk to me? Yeah, gonna drop to you. What do you need to do? I want you to find the layer and hopefully track down Vanilla. The job is pretty, but I'll make it with you while. See it. Alright, see you next time. Quickly, I want to just check by everything. There's more information. Maybe we need helicopters, nothing much, artifacts, nothing much than the other guy. Okay, this guy I think sells medications and stuff. this guy sells, I think, yeah, food, stalker, drinks, bread. More for food. I'm gonna buy a couple of food because I know that's very, very important stuff. 5, let's buy them. 300. Okay. Okay, so obviously
Drop
this guy
in
wants
if
to
something
talk about.
interesting comes up. Skadovsk won't be going anywhere.
Show
That's
you
for sure.
guys this map. So we can also bunk here. We can stay here. This is also like a small personal box we have, so we can store if we've got a lot of loot. We can store them in there. Also beds, so if you want to sleep, we can decide how far we want to sleep and all that good stuff. And then there's also medication. This guy has special stuff which you can ask for repair modification, so your weapons and armor can get damaged, and that will also influence your life and how you fight in battle. This guy sells weapons and stuff. As you guys can see here, quite a lot of weapons. I want to get this thing because that's gonna help me get the artifacts, and you can sell them or sell them and get that money back. Silencers, you can add attachments, so it's actually quite amazing. So I'm gonna buy this thing first, then we have it. We've got 600 left, not that much, but
Don't let them
So, did you find anything out about Megback?
I've asked everywhere,
Thank
but
you.
it's useless. Nobody
Okay, this
knows
guy's
the thing.
Truma. He told me I
Black
should
is
come
a
and find this
poltergeist
guy.
or something.
That son of a
but
bitch is going to
tell me
regret
ask
running
myself, I
away.
need medical. Okay, so if I'm damaged a little bit, I can medical assistance. He can help
Hang
me.
in there, buddy.
Can
The doc said you'll be up on your
money.
feet in a couple of days. You might as well use this time to
This
rest
thing
up
is
and
just, I've realized
chill.
this is also quite
Hey,
important.
Stalker, come here. I got a question for you.
Yes,
Hello.
of course. Goodbye.
Dude, you see this magpie guy? Know him? No. Well, if you come across that scumbag, feel free to put a bullet in his head. Okay. Or you can tell me where he can be found, and I'll make it worth your while. What has Mag done to harm you? Okay, he comes up to me once and said he can't get his loot out because of a controller. My crew was one man short, Titan then. Right there. Our Pathfinder and Lella went off to track bloodsuckers in the layers, so we've decided to help Magpie get his loot and took him hunting with us. All we had to do was keep a lookout for the Chimera near layer. And what happened next? What happened next was the bastard ran away, taking his loot and pocketing ours too. It was a hell of a surprise. I mean, who would? Instead of hunting our game, I ended up defending my crew. They ended up we lost a full week of preparation. If I see Magpie, I'll let you know for sure. I'll make it worth your while. I'll plug his feathers good on the stalker. Alright. Good doing business. Alright, so let's talk to this guy here. Apparently he wants to talk to me.
Listen up. Sultan wants to see you.
Sultan. You are Sultan.
The man him.
Alright. Remember, I'm Sultan. Everything that goes down here is either under my control or will be soon. If you want to live here for good, you gotta work for me. If you don't, you'll live a shitty life. Sorry, well, bro. What kind of job can you offer me? It's money making kind. I think we are. What am I asking you? You're the new guy with no connections to speak of, but if you play your cards right, you can quickly gain the locals' respect. Wanna know what I'm thinking? Yeah, sure. Alright then, listen up. We've got a mind. Sorry, quick, I want to read this. We've got a mind to shake down a few of beard stalkers in a real clinch. Late at night, you and our guys come up to Sinnoh, and before the terrorists figure out what's going on down, you gotta write catch my drift. Alright then. See Knuckles standing over there, he'll give you all the details.
See you. Hey, managed.
So we need to talk to that guy back there, and we're gonna need it in a few. I just quickly want to show you guys other things. So this thing is amazing. I like this a lot. So if we are close to an area with an artifact, it will obviously show a bubble, a small, like a small. Oh, hold up. Some people up there. You know, the question is now, we can either do one or two things. We can kill these people, obviously, and then we can take their loot and stuff, which is a thing we can do. Or we can leave them. But because they're just neutral stalkers and most of the enemies actually quite look like this, Might as well just go and kill them.
Нету жизни, блин. Нигде нету. В городе менты
What an ass,
шмаляют,
I'm talking to you now,
тут
walking around.
салабоны гоняют. Волына это, конечно, хорошо. Только бугор как дал, так и отобрал.
You can also trade with them, with that small stuff, not really that much big stuff. Okay, let's see. So we also have missions, side missions and stuff. I'm quickly going to go there. Strange phenomenon, find the source of glow at the dredge station. I'm going to show you guys an artifact now. We're going to go find artifact now. And yeah, a couple of things. Now, quickly I want to show you. You guys are going to see a few things. If this is nearby, then you know there's some kind of artifact. You see there? Looks like someone's walking there, but actually there's not. Now this small bubble stuff glowing in the air, that's quite dangerous. It's also like a small, how can I say this? Like a small black hole that pulls you forward and it kills you. So one thing I've also learned in the game is to actually save a lot. Because if you don't save, it will not help. Otherwise you're going to die and then you're going to stop the game over. It doesn't usually save. So I've learned also to save a lot. So I'm going to save here instead, in case if I die, then you guys can see though, it's not a bubble, it's quite small. There you go. Oh, we got it. We smashed it. Alright, we've got one artifact. That will be a night star. Glowing artifact can generate a local directed low gravity field. Okay, so I'm also a little bit impacted with radiation. So as you guys can see there on the right, I've got a radiation thing. Now obviously I'm going to press F3, anti-radiation drug. And now I just need to get there, but I can't remember how to get there. You guys can see right over there, that glowing thing right on top there where the cross is. That is like a small artifact there which we're going to get now. I need to find oh, that's not helping at all. Oh, we made it. You see, it picks up another artifact. Oh, alright. It's okay. Alright. Let's get up there. And it is up there. Alright, so I'll show you guys a little bit in a few now. I just want to get up there. No, oh.
Attention, stalkers!
Oh, okay. I quickly wanna.
An emission is approaching. I repeat, an emission is approaching.
Yeah, I'll talk to you guys
Seek
now.
cover immediately.
Okay, so an emission. Let me just quickly explain to you guys. An emission is. Okay, hold on. Hold up. Let's get up here first. Find cover. Alright, you guys can obviously see it says find cover. I need to find cover as soon as possible. You guys can see it's also gonna get darker and red. You guys can see it gets red there and everything. So I'll show you guys now exactly what's going on. So all these people are gonna have to find cover very quickly. There we go. Alright, so now we need to stay here because it's cover. So what it means is out there you're gonna see it's gonna start getting thunder, earthquake is gonna start. This is quite like I don't know exactly what it is, but it's part of the game actually. So let me just before we continue on, we just need to find out where the radiation is. Okay, so as you're gonna see, it's gonna start going out. I don't know how this is safe for that big hole there, but don't ask me. And you guys are gonna see it's gonna start getting red. It's like a big chemical thunderstorm or something like that that kills you when you're outside. You guys are gonna see when we go outside as well, and there's people that did not get hiding spots. They're gonna lie there dead. Animals as well, anything. And we need to save ourselves by obviously hiding somewhere. And no matter what the mission is, if that comes in, we need to get. Okay, there you guys can see. It's glowing now. Things starting now. That's gonna happen a lot in the game, but it's part of the scenario. So I'm gonna stay here for now. I don't have much of those radiation pulls. I only have one left. So I want to use it perfect time. Okay, so yeah, if you're outside now, like at this point of time, you are getting killed. You guys can see it's going to start getting redder as well. And then when we go outside, those people that shot those animals outside and stuff, they're probably going to be dead. I also spilled.
Attention, stalkers. An emission
on my
will start
jacket.
any minute now. Find cover if you want to live.
So now you can see earthquakes getting red outside as well. If you do not have protection or you don't have cover, you need to get now. That's the last second you can get one. Otherwise, you're not going to make it. So luckily, we are safe. See, like blood red outside. Doesn't happen that long. You're going to end up now in a few minutes. Sorry, this noise, this beeping noise is actually just to show me there's radiation close by, and I want to finish. You heard all this?
The emission is finally over.
Even the birds in the sky
I hope you're
fall
all in
down.
one piece.
There you go. Thank you very much. Even the birds in the sky fall down. They die. So we're gonna get up here. Oh, you guys can see we're getting close to run, and there it is. That's the artifact they talked about when it was bright. You guys can see as well outside. Getting better now. Even the birds, oh no, that's not a bird. But even the birds also fall down. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. There's a bird. Even the birds fall down. So we're gonna go back to that group of people there. Maybe they died. Or maybe get their stuff. Let's use the medkit. Oh. I remember this. You know, brother, listen, there's this artifact it's got healing powers. I need a real bad buddy of mine is about to buy the farm from this weird sickness. Our medicine can't do crap. I tried to grab that artifact but stumbled into a gas anomaly. You haven't come across of it before, have you? That's now the red disc I just picked up. If it's such a big deal, here you go. I got one, but I need it for myself. No, I haven't seen it. Take care. I got one, but I need it for myself. Oh, come on, buddy. He's dying for real. I'm in the zone. It's every man for himself. Take care.
Just you keep walking. You'll remember this moment, that's for sure.
Alright, so before we continue on, I know I've been here. When I walk past him, he's going to start shooting me. And a couple of his friends are going to come out of the corners and start shooting as well. So I know that. So I'm going to show you guys, just to prove it. I'll show you guys, I'm going to shoot him and all the other guys are going to pop out and shoot as well. That's to prove that when I walk past him, he is going to kill me. Watch. Alright, so luckily we've saved this. I'm going to quickly skip, I'm going to quickly go ahead. Luckily it automatically saved, which I'm really glad for. So let's just quickly see what it is. Handled with just one of the drain station wheels, source of strain artifact. Okay. Hold on. Use it first. Yo, alright. No, I haven't. Yeah.
Just you keep walking. You'll remember this moment, that's for sure.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot him. I'm going to run around that corner and stay there. Alright, hear me out. Run. The reason why I shoot like that is there's a lot of recoil. Oh, that's funny. That's damn funny. Alright, so let's use F2 bandages and let's heal up. And when out of this area, we'll obviously put the radiation back on. So, I told you guys there's going to be people behind there. And I just remember this piece very clearly. They're going to come around and start shooting me. I just remember that quite good. So we're taking all this stuff because I can also sell it. It's not going to be that much, but it's going to be a little bit. Let's go. Okay, you guys can see on the map as well, there is white dots, that's dead bodies. This guy's there. Is he dead yet? I think he is. Yes, he is. Let's take this stuff. He's got a few things I want. Alrighty. Smashed it. There you go. Think we can knock that one off the list. Great stuff. You see there's starting the dead bodies and stuff. Dead monster. Alright, let's use the radiation. 3. I think we're gonna have to use another one, but I don't have left. So obviously in strange areas there's also gonna be artifacts like there. I know is I think 1 or 2 artifacts, which is also a little bit difficult. Let's just save. Just want to save. Which is strange artifacts. We can.
You
sell
think you're
for...
hard or something?
Oh, sorry.
Holster that shooter.
Sorry. We can obviously sell them for a lot, which is like 3/8. That's big money, but it doesn't have enough money on the left, so you guys can see. So, but the place to sell these artifacts is obviously at the merchants. The guy is obviously asking for the stuff. He's giving a lot of money, but there's always that 1 or 2 chances where you sell them to the guy who wants it, and then he pays, let's say for an example, 2,000, and you sell it to a random guy and he'll give 3,000. So that's a chance you're gonna have to take. And that's the thing. So I'm thinking I'm gonna do something I haven't done in a while, is actually save the artifacts. I'm gonna keep them, save them, and not sell them all completely.
Напали,
This one I'm
побили,
gonna
деньги
have.
отобрали. Ты их
Strange
запомнил
artifact
хоть?
and drinks,
А
yeah.
чё её запоминать?
3,000. There you go.
Жену-то.
Take the offer artifact Brad. Stash coordinates received. Someone is planning to stick up a group of stalkers. Our own guys too. I got an offer to attack to the near planet run. Assholes, I would actually be nice to take up the offer, see what I'm getting at. That way I can tip my boys off to prepare warm milk of August. I agree. There you go. So in the robbers, I don't know if that's the same thing, but
Pop in if you find any artifacts.
so obviously I think we can sell the artifacts to this guy as well. He's gonna give butt ton of money, I think. Let's see how much he's gonna give. 4,800. How much did the other guy give? 3,800 or something. The guy's gonna give a lot of money, but I don't want to sell all the artifacts immediately. So I'm gonna keep this artifacts raw. I'm gonna keep most of these guns. Let's see the duration. This one is a little bit more organized, a little bit, you know, a little bit neater. I'll put that back as well, just for that extra stash. Put that pistol there. This one I quite like this one. Okay. So I think it's quite nice. We're gonna keep our health. We're gonna put ourselves back. Let this guy fix us. Thank you. And let's buy a lot of these. Oh no, not that much. I don't want to use all our money. Okay, we've got 5 now. Not bad. Okay, so for now we're good. Maybe buy another med pack. How much is one? Buy 2. We're losing a lot of money, but that's part of the survival thing. So, next thing I want to buy from this guy is maybe a shotgun. He's got a new shotgun, submachine gun. Oh. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Alright, so let's go to this guy now. Let's talk to him. Maybe we can start organizing something. Sutton said you're planning on Fleece to talk. Count me in. I think it's better stay with you. Okay. The hint. Wait for the agreed. Okay, great. Get your ass over to after midnight. We're waiting for you. Just don't wait till morning to show up. Wait for the agreed time. Wait for the right moment. I think it's better stay with you. We'll wait for midnight and then you can show me the way to. No problem. Stick around. Taking you to the barge ain't a problem. Good. Let's do this now. We're almost going on for half an hour, 40 minutes, but let's push it a little bit. I'm gonna push it a little bit. I've got no freaking idea where we are at all. Hello. We are hungry. There you go. Alright, let's blow this joint. We'll give it into a good time, so cool. Let's go.
We'll give it to him good.
Hey, what's going on?
Take a chill pill, man. We'll take them easy.
Are we exactly where I think we are? Just under the boat. No, we're in a different place this time.
На, хватай!
Oh my gosh! Ah! Got some action! Oh my. Where was he shooting from? Hold up. Oh, shooting from far. Okay, I know it's weird, but start looting. Shotgun, beautiful. Oh my!
Не за хвост собачий.
Oh. Well, I've got like one guy left. Why can't I pick up this gun? Take this medkit.
Спасибо тебе.
Save it, let's go, man. No one left behind, my bro. See, now he's green. We've got a friend. Alright, anyway, got another med pack. Just fine. Alright, let's start looting all these people. I know they've got a few things. More med pack, ammo. Alrighty. Get your cut. Alright, hold up. I'll get my cut soon. Hold on. You're not gonna leave without my cut. All these weapons. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Hold on, man. Hold on. I'll be there in a few.
That's that. It was sweet watching you.
I'm gonna save all the shotguns. Oh, we're too heavy. No. We're too heavy, man. Let's see this. Oh, still too overloaded. Turn that shotgun back. Alright, so now we've got the idea of how things work exactly. Let's take this gun back. Get you overloaded to move. Let's take back. Let's gun down. There's one looted one back here. And we can go and get our money. Oh, so now they took this camp. I see. There we go. 2,800 stash coordinate received. Beautiful. That's how we work. Well, now this guy's all alone. Is this guy... Where's the guy I helped? Can we sleep here? So this guy obviously took this place for himself. GG. GG. Alright, so let's see where we are. Huh. It was not that far. We're actually there. Was that not that far? So let's go back to our stash. I must say, it helps quite a lot to see how many people are there and how many people can see me. Because in times like this, you think, oh my goodness, someone's behind me or someone's around the corner. That helps a lot to use that top indicator on the left to see how many people are nearby and to see if someone's watching. Hope you guys understand what it means. So this is the game. This is actually the game, but there's so many side quests and big stuff and a lot of missions to do. It's very amazing. I love it a lot. So if you guys want me to continue with it, obviously you guys know hit the like.
Hello.
That's how it works. That's the way I see how you guys enjoy this game. So I'm gonna stash most of the stuff. Maybe we can sell them. Let's just see which one he has the most. Hold on. I'm gonna maybe sell a few weapons just for that extra few money.
Hello.
Hello.
Drop in if something interesting
Hey,
comes
bro.
Wrong guy.
Skadovsk won't be going anywhere, that's for sure.
What the?
Okay, let's sell a few. So this one, so this one. Maybe yeah, sell that once. See, most of his stuff is gone now. That works enough. It's
Don't
fine.
let the door.
If you want to play this game as well, the game is called S.T.A.L.K.E.R, Call of PRIPYAT. Or PRIPYAT. Something that way. That's what the game is called. And yeah, so that's basically the game. Let's oh hello. Let's see you guys here. Always let's go and ask this guy to repair our stuff. Repair. Cost you, yes. We will also add stuff, modify it, install for an oxygen tank required in areas. Let's add it. How much is it gonna take? How much is it gonna be? 350, yeah, it's not that bad. Okay. I think we're sitting not in a bad position, to be honest. Let's
What's up?
let's get more stuff. Health, bandages, we've got quite enough. I'm gonna buy one of each. Because I think before we end the game, let's go and visit one crash site, which I think
Hello.
we're going to
Hello.
visit.
Good hunting.
Let's go maybe to that one over there. Visit one crash site. Oh, but before I wanted to do that, I wanted actually to sleep. I don't really like nighttime that much. So we're gonna go and sleep. While we're at it, you guys can see how it is as well. Let's sleep until, let's go to 6 o'clock. Sleep a few hours, save the game, go to the crash site, and then that's gonna be it. Alright, we are hungry, so 4, save, 3, save, go. Alright, so let's go to the crash site, and then we are finishing off. I think this game is almost, this video is also gonna be like an hour long. But I always like to keep the very first episodes longer. If you want me to live stream this, we can always live stream it. And you guys can have direct inputs on what you want me to do. It's very important to repair your guns and stuff, because as the gun gets damaged and used a lot, the accuracy is just a piece of. Hello. Ah, look at this thing. Hello. Ah, I completely forgot about this. It goes invisible. Come on, show yourself. Alright, these are another monsters. Oh, dogs! As you guys can see, the radiation and stuff made these monsters. Oh. Alright. We might as well. Might as well. Ah. More artifacts. I'm so dead. Oh, there. Hurry up. Hurry up. more. Show yourself. Oh, it's behind me. How much? Did we get 2 now? Oh, it's only 1. Oh, I thought it was 2. Alright. Let's pick a pistol for this. Toxic, I know. More artifacts. Oh, yeah. This is the one. Is it flying around? There it is. What the hell? I can't... Oh my, that was so close, I'm so dead. My god. So there's a stash over here. Stash nearby. Seriously? Oh, hello.
Carden, that old drunk. Not only is he a lazy bastard once he's had a drink, it's better here. We need to take it easy. But then he goes and takes a run at me and Joker saying we're young and ain't got a clue. Joker's a piece of work too. Gets pissed off, grabs his bag and disappears. While I was trying to calm Carden down, he left and hell if I know where he went. And what am I supposed to do? Drink with that senile moron? No thank you. His vodka is shit. Yeah. And to think how
How many do I
promising
have
things
now?
were at the beginning.
3. Oh my gosh, we're gonna have so much money. It's long. I just want that one stash. I got it. Almost. Pull up. Oh. We've got 4 now. That's a lot of money. I'm actually, oh my. There's this stash somewhere I want to find. I remember it's somewhere, but I don't know how to get it. I know it's not up there. Because it says to be, or is it up there? I can't remember. I think it is up there. You know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out some other time. I just want to go investigate that crash site now. Alright, so we'll get to it a different time. I just can't remember. It's not on top. But is it inside? I really can't remember. I think it's maybe inside. To be honest, I think it's maybe inside. I can't even remember anymore, really. But doesn't matter. I think there's also a few artifacts on that side. Okay, I'll skip the journey a little bit. I'll skip the journey a little bit.
A few moments later.
Just to let you guys know, shotguns are very effective for mutants, enemies, and monsters and stuff. The only problem with shotguns is there's not that many if you don't have a good gun. Now this gun is particularly strong, but it's got 2 shells. Oh my gosh. See what I mean? It's quite effective. There's the one crash site. This water looks really weird. I know there's an artifact, I think, right over there. I think, yeah, that's true. We get in there to get to the stash. Alright, obviously save again. You guys are gonna see me save a lot. I've learned that from time to time. Toxic. See another artifact. Can't believe I got another one. Are you kidding me? Also, weapons and stuff. Oh, I need to get to the black box, I think. Salmon helicopter, there you go. Found the one helicopter.
All the electronics inside burned out. Even the power cable sheaths melted.
Alright, so we've got that now. So we've got that now. Find the reason for electronic burnout. You must find the source of the powerful electric energy which hit the Stingray. Because it looks like it came from that direction. Ah, that's true. I remember that. Okay, alright. This is gonna, if I'm gonna continue on with this, I know we're gonna not end this game very quickly. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna go back to the save spot, and then I'm going to save all of my stuff, because we've got a lot of artifacts. 2, 4, 5, 6, no, 2, 3, 4, 5 artifacts which we can sell for a lot of money. And I want to save, because the game is about an hour long, this video now, so I want to save that. And then next episode, we're gonna go and find what I was just looking at. Oh no. I thought I was like, oh. So I hope it's all good with you guys. All good and dandy.
6.5 hours later.
We made it back safely. We are P.R.K.E.R. This guy, I know, will give us quite a lot of money for this. That 17,000, my man. 17,000, 6,000 for that one, 3,000 for that one, 3,000 for that, and 1,000 for that. We're gonna get a lot of money. 17,000 for that guy. Let's see how much this guy gives us. I wonder if he's gonna give more. What do you guys reckon? Oh, give us about the same. It's about the same.
That's right. Get on out of here.
So as the guys told you, I'm gonna save the artifacts here. Got a few now.
No. Goodbye.
Okay, so I bought more medkits now, so I'm quite packed now. I'm going to organize this a little bit more. So we want to keep our weight as low as possible. So when we come across a lot of loot, we can just take them and run. You know what I mean? Alright, so let's start. Let's just, okay, we don't have them. Okay, hold on. I want to see if we can sell any of these ones. Okay, so I want to repair my stuff, but I don't have that much money, so I'm going to sell... No. I'm going to sell one of these. And maybe two of these. Yeah, alright, I'm going to sell those. Let's see if this guy gives more. This guy gives 3,120. While this guy gives how much? 3,120. Alright, let's sell this guy some chunk. More money now. Look at this, how much this guy you can buy it from now. 6,000. He almost doubles the amount. It's crazy. Okay, so you guys can see outside and emission is going to start again, so we're going to end it off here as well. got a little bit of money now, so we can repair. Repair is going to cost 200. And then we're going to repair this as well, which is going to cost 1,100. Let's go over stopping a pistol's power armament as light as plastic. Which is going to cost 250. Yes. Alright, so we are sorted now. Repair this as well. Alright, so we're gonna save it here. We're gonna end it off here. That guy outside is not going to make it. Oh, poor guy. Poor guy. He's not gonna make it. Damn it. Poor guy. Alright, so we're gonna end it off here. We're gonna wait for this mission to end. We're gonna save the game, and then we're gonna end this episode off here. This has been like an hour, a little bit more than an hour. But I'm gonna edit it off for you guys so you can watch it nicely. 3 guys are not gonna make it. Poor guys. It's gonna shake now, so maybe let's see if the first guy is gonna make it. I don't think he is. Where the hell is those 2 going? Oh my, they're not gonna make it. You're gonna see they're gonna drop dead now in a few. Watch. You're gonna drop dead. You drop dead now. Watch. No, they're gonna make it. Oh, the one guy just made it. He just came in now. Alright, so this is about the game. This is quite a little bit how the game works. If you guys want me to play this a little bit more, please like this video, then I know exactly what you guys think of this video. Maybe if you want me to do this as a live stream, I'll obviously do it as a live stream if you guys want to see it, and I'll definitely do that. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. It has been amazing. I'm really glad to be back, and this is going to continue on with more videos. I've got all the other videos still to record, but this is just the very first one of them all. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please let me know if you want to watch this video again, or you want to see more of these videos, and I'll definitely do so. Other than that, I'll see you all in another video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.